Welcome back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7, and we're about to get into Young Justice, episode 20, entitled Coldhearted. So, you know what? Let's get right into it. All right, guys, now let's get right into it. Now, going into this episode, after we came off a phenomenal, welcome back episode, I was kind of iffy about this next episode because I knew it was going to be a Kid Flash driven episode. And don't get me wrong, I love Kid Flash a lot. I like him a lot on the team, and I like his character. But I was iffy on the fact that he was getting his own episode because I didn't know if he had the power, the character to carry an entire episode. And you know what? I was wrong. And I'm glad I was wrong because I liked his character. I like his character a lot, and I'm glad that he can have his own episode and he can just carry it, and it could still be a great episode. And that's what it was. It was a very good episode. It was very entertaining. It was had a lot of depth to his character, and you saw just a lot more out of him. And I mean, what more can you say? I mean, he's already awesome, man. This episode just made him even a lot cooler. So, let's get into some of my thoughts on this episode. All right, now it's Kid Flash's birthday, and he's already super excited. And why not? Because you know what? He's turning 16, and that's everybody knows super sweet 16. That's a milestone for any teenager, right? Any teenager loves that moment when they turn 16, and Kid Flash, he's happy. He's got the cast off. It's snowing out, and he knows he's finna get a surprise birthday party with his friends at the cave. So everything so far is going good, and what I liked about this episode, what I like about the show in general, they keep certain things in the story, and then they don't just scrap it off. Like it was a couple episodes back where he broke his arm, and now he's just getting it off. Like certain TV shows, like somebody break their arm or something, and then the next episode they be straight, and that's just weird. That doesn't happen in real life. So I like how the writers do that. But anyway, yeah, man. Once he gets to the cave and stuff, he think it's finna be one of these things like, oh shit, now one of them. But he gets the cake. He gets the two cakes, and what I liked is that he's still the only person that don't know that Megan and Superboy are dating. So he's still hitting on Megan, talking about he'll make her feel warm and stuff. So I was like, I was laughing at that. So I thought that was cool. He thinks he's so cool and stuff and slick. So you know what, we gonna let him have it because he is Kid Flash. So he gets his little forehead kiss, but you know what, Artemis, she don't like that shit. She saw that. She saw him, flirting with Megan and shit. She don't like that, and she had that little look on her face, that look where she's like, oh no, she didn't, and no, he didn't. Just how she for a second I thought Artemis was black because when black girls see another black girl hit on a man, they get all defensive and they get all just.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't just say, oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Girl, you lying. Bitch, I ain't lying. It's the code. Shoot. What? He didn't.
Yeah. And what I really liked is that the fact that the person that told Kid Flash that Megan and Superboy are dating was Artemis, because you see now that she has some kind of affection for Kid Flash. You could kind of see the jealousy. So she was like, you know what, I'll be honored to tell him that this shit ain't gonna happen. This right here, this ain't gonna go down. So I like that part. And I hope pretty soon that they get together or do something, or they just at least tell each other how they feel, because I think we need it. I think we need it. And what else I liked in this episode, Robin was cheering up Zatanna because she's still going through the father father kind of dying, or I don't know if you can call it dying or anything, but Zatara leaving and stuff. So he's trying to cheer her up, tell her it's going to get better, and you see their kind of relationship or whatever kind of form a little bit more. So future episodes, I hope it can build even more for that. So we got two relationships that are kind of building in this episode, or trying to build. So just look out for that, guys. Just look out for that. So Batman, he figures out that, these snow blizzards and all that, this ain't, real Mother Nature. This ain't real Mother Nature. And he finds out that, it's kind of like a ship or whatever, this big ass ship, and it's controlling all this weather and all this crap. So Batman assigns the Young Justice team to team up with their mentors and, to, try to work together and, try to stop this madness because it's just too much damn snow for Batman. So he tells everybody, like, we're going to, join up. We're going to, have a little, little get together, a little reunion. But everybody gets to go with, with the Justice League team. But Kid Flash, man, Batman has another assignment for him, and you see Kid Flash smile turn upside down in a heartbeat because he wants to be in the action, and it's his birthday, so I felt bad for him. I was like, man, he can't even have fun. He's got to do something for Batman, which I know he don't want to do, but he's got to do it because it's Batman. So it's Batman. It's Batman, so he's got to do it. I mean, you ain't gonna say no to him. So he has a special assignment, and his assignment is he's got to go take a heart. He's got to go take a heart, and he's got to go across the country or whatever and bring it to this girl who needs it. So she needs a transplant, and he's got like a couple hours to do it. He's got like 4 hours, so he's got to get there in time before the heart can be usable for the girl. So he's got to do that, and the team gets to have good old time with the Justice League. So that sucks for Kid Flash. So I feel for you, bro. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's fucking Batman. Every episode of Young Justice that I watch, there's always a point where I start yelling at the TV for some reason. There's always a point. Every episode, I'm always yelling at the TV. On some little section of that episode, I'm just yelling at the TV. And this week, no different. Like, I was yelling at the damn TV when Vandal Savage came on because I immediately said, yo, Vandal Savage, he is not really fighting Kid Flash. He's just kind of toying around with him. I was like, yo, he is trying to distract him. He's trying to waste time. And I was like, I hate you, and all that. And I was like, Kid Flash, get your little red and yellow ass onto the hospital. And because I was nervous, like, yeah, he ain't gonna get there in time, and he ends up getting there in time. But this guy tells him, like, yo, this guy who he thinks a doctor tells him, like, yo, you're kind of late. Like, you do have 20 minutes left, but the girl died like 12 minutes before you got here, so sucks for you. You get him next time, kiddo. But and, Kid Flash, he kind of gets down on himself, and I was like, damn, that sucks, man. I feel bad for him because everything is just kind of crumbling down on his birthday. But we find out that that's not true. We find out that Count Vertigo was behind all this. The girl isn't dead. He just took the heart because he wants the girl to die because the little girl is actually a queen and she's not Vandal Savage. She's Count Vertigo's niece, and he wants her to die so he can be king. So we find that out, and I was like, oh, that little son of a mother and son of a mother. But we find that out, and I was like, yo, that guy's an asshole. That guy right there, you're a douche. Why would you do something like that? You're a fart face. Yes, I said that. He's a fart face. And what I liked is that Kid Flash he started thinking on his feet. He started thinking on his feet. He ends up getting the heart back. He ends up getting it to the girl, and he kind of plays a trick on Count Vertigo's ass, which I thought was smart. I thought was badass, and I was like, yo, Kid Flash, you are the man. You really are. You really are. Overall, I thought this episode was very entertaining. I thought Kid Flash brought a lot to this episode. I enjoyed everything he did. I liked all his little actions and reactions with Megan and him finding out that she's dating Superboy. I thought that was very entertaining. I liked all the little side plots and stuff. And by the way, did anybody else catch? Did anybody else catch that leap that Aqualad did off Aquaman? That was just badass. I had to put that out there for in this video. That was just badass. I was like, oh snap, that looked cool. So I like that too. And overall, man, it was a great episode. I don't think it was better than last week's episode, because I thought last week's episode had a lot more emotions and stuff to it. But I still think this episode was still good, and it was still enjoyable for everybody else to watch, I'm pretty sure. So please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought. Watch my other videos, and as always, guys, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. I need to go to work now. Be easy.